The University of Milano-Bicocca is a young and dynamic institution, founded in 1998. It has grown rapidly, closely tied to the redevelopment of the urban area where it was established. The university is the proposing and coordinating institution of the MUSA project, to which it contributes in a multidisciplinary and multi-level manner with projects focused on urban regeneration based on natural resources, biodiversity, renewable energy, and sustainable mobility on one hand, and technologies, economic and social analysis, and education aimed at addressing inequalities.
MUSA is the innovation hub of 4 universities of Milan and many private companies that work on urban regeneration research action. This is why in Osaka, that is a sister city of Milan, we think that is the right place to introduce and to present what our researchers are working on, the health system, the area and the neighborhood of the campuses of universities. Together we can change the way in which cities are built and lived by citizens.
For the researchers here at the University of Milano-Bicocca, regeneration includes the study of biodiversity, environmental factors such as heat, islands, and air and water quality and innovative energies, but also areas of mobility and innovative and smart societies. Regeneration means listening to the environment, designing for the people that live there, and also measuring the impacts.
Environmental data, energy solutions, and new models of mobility converge in a shared vision. Bicocca is a living urban lab, growing with those who inhabit it.
Here in Piazza della Scienza, we have created a rehabilitation project where we have dramatically increased the biodiversity of the square. Before, we had an area that was almost completely paved with very few plants. Now we have transformed it into a living laboratory. The idea of measuring the role that biodiversity might have in improving different environmental conditions within the square, not only for the students that are using the space, but for the people that live in this area. For example, with one of the trees here, we've measured the photosynthetic rate, and we have observed that in the month of October alone, it was able to sequester 27.5 kilograms of CO2 within that 1 month. Monitoring of the air quality through sensors that have been installed on the various trees to measure and to understand which combinations of plants are most adapted to actually reducing the quantity of particulates in the air and increase the quality of air for the people that live in this area.
Here to University of Milano-Bicocca, thanks also to the MUSA project, we start a change in our building, and we try to reduce our impact on from the point of view of energy consumption. And so we are increasing also the behavior of our student, professor, in order to reduce the use of energy. And for example, we will introduce LED for lighting, or we will use also photovoltaics in order to produce by ourselves energy. And our main idea is to become a living lab as an example also for people around the campus, because we are an open campus, not a closed campus.
The University of Milan-Bicocca addresses sustainable mobility, starting from its neighborhood. We studied walkability, active mobility practices with primary observations, secondary data, and with participative maps. Our aim is to co-design innovative solutions for a more just, inclusive, and sustainable mobility. We put forward a new pedestrian plan. We designed a new pathfinding application, and we are going to install new bike sharing stores, along with citizens, companies, local companies, and local association.
The installation of a network of optical and acoustic sensors has made it possible to add timely data on mobility flows and accesses to the campus buildings, which can be mapped in a dedicated web GIS. The integration between these and the telephone data, surveys, private vehicle traffic, and participatory surveys therefore converge to form the information basis for the construction of the Neighborhood Mobility Identity Card. a knowledge base aimed at transforming the neighborhood, proposing targeted measures for sustainable mobility, accessibility, and safety.